There's a little boy who walks in silence. Silently walks the little boy with his life in his backpack and his clothes in his sack. With a pen in his hand and a gun in his pants, and in the other, it has a closed fist with a prayer. And though he's scared, he keeps a verse in his heart, feeling worlds apart from any human connect, cause he feels like they could care less about what he's going through, or those few outfits with the holes in the tennis shoes. Yet there's a little boy who walks in silence. Silently walks the little boy with sorrows in his eyes, but no time to cry, constantly asking God why he has to live his life in slumber. Why grandma keep on sending him behind Pete's Markets to dig food out the dumpster? Or why is it maggots on his canned goods and roaches in his cereal box? The little boy who wishes that winter would stop. I mean, maybe it would help moms make sense of why all her 6 boys keep on fighting over the only working heat vent. When it's 15 below, mattress on the floor, air sleeping in through the plastic on the windows and the door. You see what the little boy going through? Only God knows. But mom said that he wouldn't let him down, even though his toes is froze, wrapped up in 5 comforters with a frostbitten soul. Can't nobody tell me this world ain't cold. Yet there's a little boy who walks in silence. Silently walks the little boy, exposed to domesticated violence and abuse. Little boy, did stepdad put the fear of God in you? Every day beat the hell out of you and you not have a clue as to why. Praying to God for those wings and not being able to fly. Wondering if you were a bad child and where you would go if you died. Talking to your teacher about the bruises and having to lie. Being told in church that it's bad, but if it'll save you a butt whooping, then I guess you gon' fry. Tell me, has anybody seen that little boy? The little boy at time with single mother, 6 boys, so he's very dependent on his brothers to teach him how to be a man. I mean, only a mother, so his masculine attributes fall acute to them. And yet, through it all, the little boy still stands. Though at times he may have felt like he slipped out of God's hands, but he didn't forsake him to the pit. He pulled him back from the cliff and said, I might let you dangle, but I'll never let you fall. So once again, the little boy stands through it all. Tell me, has anybody seen the little boy who walks in silence? You know, the little boy who silently walks but never really talks, but every now and then God will ask him to open up his mouth and let the voice of God ring out. Has anybody seen that little boy? Because he was supposed to testify today to anybody who wanted to listen, talking about how if you trust and believe in God, he can strengthen your mental to the highest potential. Talking about how having faith is essential, and then if you trust and believe, you can make it through anything. Has anybody seen the little boy who walks in silence? The little boy who walks in silence. The little boy who silently walks but never really talks. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Well, if you do see him, can you let him know that I'm looking for him? Because God said that he would give me a message. Silence.